It's a pick punch. It looks like a stapler, but it makes picks. You punch out picks out of plastic, and it comes built in with a sander on the bottom of it so you can sand off the rough edges. So here is the plastic that I made a pick out of, and here is the actual pick. Here is the yellow pick plastic. Is that what they call it? I don't know. So this is probably an extra thin pick, pretty pliable. And here is the actual pick itself. So I would say that'd be an extra thin pick, great for acoustic guitar. And here's some more. They have dozens and dozens of different designs. This obviously would be for a metalhead. And here's the pick that came out of that one. And they sound great, good tone. I've been using them for years. So what I did was I bought 5 sheets of this size, and I took about a half an hour and punched out several hundred picks. So I've got a huge stash of picks. It's gonna last me for years. Basically what you do is you take the plastic and you just put it in here in the pick punch, and then you just mash it down. That's what it looks like actually before I actually, that's actually what it looks like before I actually punch it out. So you can do it with one hand easily, no problem. And there's the pick. So here's some other ones. That's kind of a see-through. There's your green. I already showed you the black. There's the red. This is more of a heavy gauge, medium to heavy gauge. The green is sort of a heavy gauge, more red. The yellow is, I would say, an extra light gauge. And the blue is kind of a heavy gauge. And it comes complete with a sander box. So this has different gradations of sandpaper on the edges. So you can sand it to your heart's content. Generally, these picks don't have any sharp edges. They come out just fine with no flaws. So generally you don't really have to, in my opinion, you don't have to sand it. But if you prefer to, some of the thicker ones, if you don't like the real thick sides here, if it kind of has some burrs on it, for instance, then you just use this little box here to sand it. And you can smooth it out. And it takes literally 1 second to make a pick, and then 5 seconds to sand it. And you can sit down in an hour's time and knock out 3 years worth of picks. There's the big sheet right there. So it's called the Pick Punch, and it's pickpunch.com. They have all sorts of other various styles of picks, various designs that you can order, and various thicknesses of the picks. So check it out, pickpunch.com. Save yourself some dough making some picks. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.